Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is a very, very special and incredibly beautiful moment. It's a solemn moment. We've left everything aside on a busy, busy Friday afternoon where the wind and the rain is in our favour. But it is also important that every word that you hear can actually be heard, because Anne and Bin are proclaiming publicly what's been in their heart for a long, long time. And in a few moments I'm going to tell you a bit of their story. So where there are seats, please sit down. And where there are not seats, feel you can even come closer. Because, and if you can't hear what is being said, as a good student in a classroom would do, put up your hand and say, "Sir, I can't hear." But I do want to welcome you, because you have come from distances near. You can come in much closer. You've come from distances near and far. The US of A is a long way away. You've travelled far. Even Hong Kong is a distance away. You've travelled far. And those that have come from that beautiful state of Queensland, where a certain lady was born, I welcome you too. And other states of Australia, I welcome all who have travelled here, even those who may have come from not too distant Mossman. I welcome you. You would have noticed that Anne, when she came down with her dad, and you were fantastic, Bing, the proud dad that brought his beautiful daughter down, 100%. But you would have noticed also that there are two very beautiful bridesmaids. Jennifer, Richie, you look fabulous and beautiful.
Everyone.
There's only one person more beautiful than you on this day. And these very beautiful flower girls. Now, Tamara. Where's Tamara? Hi. Where's Anna? Amy? Amy? Hi. And there's Anna. Is that Anna? Which is Anna? Oh, there's Anna. Now, can you tell me your name? That's Annabella. And this is Antoinette. And this gorgeous little lady is Antoinette. And As you know, Ben always had to have something up his sleeve. So he's got 2 spunky grooms. And I could reiterate on that, but I'll just say, and I want you to meet Brett, and I want... I knew his name. It was Eric. I wanted to meet Eric. Look, I did ask Anne and Ben something very special, and I want to share and read this to you. I asked them when and where they started their journey together. And you want to hear the story?
Yeah.
Our journey started. We met in 2005. That's half a decade away, at a friend's birthday, where we ended up sitting next to each other. They spent a while together as friends before their relationship started. Well, that's common sense, so I knew that pretty well. On one of these outings, we were playing pool against 2 others, and the losers had to buy the winners a lunch. They lost. Though Ben tried his little heart out. Your big heart, though. And when Anne contacted him to ask when they were going to take the others to lunch, that was the lunch they owed them, Ben suggested that we forget about them and go out for dinner ourselves. And this, my dear family and friends, is where their journey started. Refusing to pay dinner for a couple they owe, and instead sharing the feast on themselves. What a way to start a journey. They've got beautiful values, Ben and Anne, but why wouldn't they have? They come from a beautiful country. And those Vietnamese that are here, I know how proud you are of your country and your nation, and you've enriched our country here, Australia, with your presence. Because it's the beauty of multiculturalism, particularly from a country like Vietnam, that we as a nation grow richer in culture and in beauty. Why Sergeant's Mess? Well, you've only got to look behind you. Beauty at its best. We've got the harbour, which is the gift of nature to the city of Sydney. But you've also got the ingenuity of men and women who, in their engineering feats, have also built a city that can accommodate the beauty of our harbour. This, for Anne and Ben, is a quintessential part of Sydney. That's why we're here. So I can say that you are so welcome. And this is the story of Anne and Ben. It's them proclaiming publicly before all of us, because we represent all the people in the world that are going to be touched by their lives. So on behalf of Anne and Ben, I welcome you all. And Ben and Anne, on behalf of your families and your friends, we welcome you. This is a moment of beauty. It's a sacred moment. It is a deeply spiritual moment, because in the telling of their vows before all of us, they're telling us that they are making a commitment that they wish to last for the rest of their lives. One of the very pretty bridesmaids, Richie, has got a reading to share with us, and it's a very strong reading, and it's a reading called On My Wedding, and this is the expression and the sense that is in the heart of Anne and Ben. So, Richie, would you come out here? And would you like me to hold it down? And would you tell the world, listen to these beautiful words?
Today's a day you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You'll start off the the day just two people in love and end it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning, the start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be times when you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past when the secrets of marriage were spoken, but you know that the answers lie hidden inside, where the bonds of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you, as you stand there together with love in your eyes from the moment you whisper I do. And with luck, all your hopes and your dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Thank you, Richie. I think the words of Richie there said it all, because it's what starts and ends in the heart. And there will be those moments that are testing us. There will always be moments to you. Now my name is John Hill, and I'm duly authorised by law to celebrate marriages according to law. So before you, Min Tran and Ann Tam, are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of all of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and the binding nature of the relationship in which you are now about to enter. Because marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. But Min and Anne, before you make your vows in front of your family and all your friends, I'd like to speak to you of some of the things that we wish for. We wish you long life, good health, the continued richness of your relationship to the end of your days on this earth and into eternity. And we wish you love and peace and the spiritual tranquility that comes with knowledge, understanding, and acceptance of yourselves as worthwhile human beings. We wish for you a home, wherever you might be, no matter where you travel or when, a place of shelter and warmth, where you may live together and nurture your love for each other. We wish that this home shall be both a symbol of your living together and a deep well of happiness from which you will draw great strength. You share today the joy of a deep commitment, a sacred trust. You have given to each other the most precious gift of love. Treasure it, nurture it, and encourage it with all the honesty that you used in creating it. Knowing that you're ready and willing, in a few moments I'm going to ask each of you in turn if you are prepared to take one another in marriage. And at this moment, as Anne prepares to make public her love, she turns to her parents and she says thank you for being, for her, the first teachers of love and beauty in her life. And she acknowledges that at this moment. And also, as Ben makes public his love, he turns to you, Tam, to say thank you for being for him the best of mums, the teacher of love in his life. I'm going to ask now Anne and Bing to face each other. That won't be very hard, I know, but they're going to face each other and you're going to give those beautiful, beautiful roses to Jennifer. This one's too long. Okay, now we can face each other. And so I'm going to ask you, Ben, as you look into the eyes of Anne. She's been waiting for that all the time. Ben, as I say, looking into the eyes of Anne. Ben, will you take Anne to be your wife? Will you love her? Will you honour her?
Oh, look at that.
All the days.
Take nine. Ủa, này, tụi mình là coi chừng Ở cái chân nó nhỏ kiểu đó. Giỏ cái trúc á.
with the veil that is telling the world of its presence, would you take him to be your husband? You love him. You honor him all the days of your life. Now we come to the vows. Now the vows are love made tangible. They reach from, they speak to the heart. They advertise the love that has brought Anne and Bin together. And these same vows now, they draw a blueprint for the love that they're going to nurture for the rest of their lives. And those of you who have made vows in your own life, you can renew those vows in your heart as you listen to Anne and to Bin.
Làm giỏ. Rồi.
Call upon the persons here present.
Phải quá bằng đô. Thôi này.
Witness that I've been through.
Thật trời.
That you have done.
Như này. Mà phải quá bằng đô rồi. Vệ viên tập cho mình mò từ đấy.
And I will love you. I will honor you. All the
Bỏ lại bạn cầm qua cho mẹ. Thầy cả.
To witness that I and Fran take you to be my wedded husband. Finn, I will love you. I will honor you for all the days of my life.
Wonderful little ritual now which is called the ring ritual. Eric is the bearer of gifts. Eric's the ring bearer. In fact, you could really say Eric is Lord of the Ring. The ring is, it's round like the sun, like the moon, like an eye, like arms that embrace. A ring has no beginning, it has no end. And when we look at you, Anne, and we look at you, Bin, we realise the significance of these rings because they signify the integrity, the constancy, and the eternity of your love. The ring is the symbol of unbroken love. And it symbolises the reciprocal nature of the love that exists between Anne and between Bin, flowing from one to the other in a circle continually and forever. And as they give the rings to one another, I'd like all of you, just in your heart, to make a wish or give a blessing on these rings, because you journey with them in your special way throughout their lives.
This ring I give you. Of love, trust, and pride. That you are my husband.
And this ring I give you, my personal gift and my personal promise of love, trust, and pride, that you are my wife.
there's a wonderful little verse in a book in the Bible of all places, and it's called From the Song of Songs. And just when you look at Anne and Ben with the beautiful water of Sydney Harbour behind us, the words seem to resonate. They go like this: set me as a seal upon your arm, as a seal upon your heart. For love is as strong as death. Many waters cannot quench love. No flood can ever, ever, ever sweep true love away. Now we've come towards the closing part of this, the first part of our ritual. And yet in a little while, you're going to have a feast. You're going to have good wine, you're going to have a good meal, and that will be the continuation of what we've started here. And that's going to be when you're going to tell your richly beautiful stories to Anne and to Ben. I'd like to give a little blessing in these moments. Ben and Anne, may you discover beauty always in the world in which you walk. May you, Anne and Ben, be blessed by all things. The wings of breath, the delight of eyes, the wonder of whisper, the intimacy of touch, the eternity of your soul. May you live, Anne and Ben, this day and every day, being compassionate of heart. May you be gentle in word. May you be gracious in awareness. May you always be courageous in thought. And may you be generous in the love that you give to one another. Because the love that you give to each other is a love that you give to our world. So, as we conclude part one, on behalf of everyone here, Anne, thank you. And on behalf of everyone here, Ben, thank you. Because you have given a wonderful gift to us. You've given to us the gift of joy. And I think we all know that we live in a pretty fragile world at times. And sometimes joy can be hard to find. But when we find joy, we put it in our pocket, plant it in our heart, and we can walk away with a sense of happiness. That's the gift that Anne and Ben have given to us. The joy that is radiating in their heart is their gift to us. And we thank you, because before all of us, you made the giving of your love, and the taking of vows, the making of promises, the exchange of rings. I know that I have the consent of everyone here. It is indeed my privilege on this rather cold, wintry day where we're full of joy to now declare Ben and Anne husband and wife. You may Now, to prove that everything actually happened, we're going to do a little bit of signing. We've got some wonderful virtuosos over there, and listening to them, we do the signing, you hold up the flowers, and in a few moments I'll be back to present this very special couple to you all. I'll let you hold those on your lap now.
And it's going to stuck.
Which way you want it now? Congratulations. A lot of work on that. The signing here. I'll get that ugly book out of the way. It's awful. Now, I know you've told this. Now, I want you to start signing here. Such wedding. So, you start there and just sign it.
And I want you to sign, put your arm around him. Stay here. I'm just going to get Mum and Dad. Do you want to? Yeah, I'll just do a quick one. Okay, you can jump on the other side. That's it. Hold that. Oh, sorry. You're right? Yeah. Okay. No, stay there. Don't move. Now I'm going to get your dad. I want you to sign 3 times. Being I want you to sign just again. I want you to just sign down there. I'll fill your name out. Just. I want you to sign. I need your precious signature. Understand? Yep. Again, that was so good. You can do it again here. I'll fill it up. You just sign one line. Okay? And I've got a third one there. Now we're going to go and present you again. Okay? Thank you so much. Can you put those in my case so I can fly away? I think just shuffle this again. And listen, you're going to process.
You guys.
You're oh, look at that. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of part 1 of our ritual. As we said, you're going to break bread, drink wine and have a feast in a moment. That's part 2. But I think it's always good to remember that the English don't have a monopoly in any way of courtesy towards women. Vietnamese have it in a very strong way, as you can see from this wonderful character here is going. With a wife that is freezing, he's given her the best coat he's ever owned. In these moments now, I'd like all of you to wish with me for Vin and for Anne that they may be blessed by good fortune, that their love may continue to grow, this man, that he may grow strong in the arms of this woman, and this woman, that she may grow glorious in the love of this man. May they both live long and healthy lives, experience at least one miracle every day, and may they grow old on just one pillow. I have one question to ask all of you, and please answer it. Will you, the family and friends, the people who love Anne and Vin, will you strengthen, will you support them in the commitment that they have just made? And with a voice that's heard beyond the perimeters of Sergeant's Mess, beyond the heads of Sydney Harbour, beyond the land of the long white cloud, let's, with a voice that would do justice to Pavarotti when he was singing at his best, Let's now together sing out, yes, we will. Yes, we will. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome into our community a very, very special couple indeed, Anne and Ben. Okay, follow the groom and the lovely bride inside. Yes.
Shaking. Gần quá.
Very wonderful.
Was it okay?
Yeah, beautiful. Đâu phải dùng chân đất được. Tay tệ.
Sisters in summer. No, just famous. Yeah.